Okay, today I have been asked to do a review for a company called Breathslim. Breathslim is essentially a breathing apparatus which helps. The idea is you do an exercise for about 15 to 20 minutes a day with this breathing apparatus, and it causes resistance as you're breathing, and what it does is helps to increase your lung capacity, basically expand your lung capacity. It helps you to learn proper breathing, and the idea behind it, the reason I've been asked to review it, it's meant to be very good for stress management and basically well-being. So they asked me if I wanted a review, and I thought, yeah, I'm always interested in trying out new things. So over the next 30 days I'm going to do these exercises, and I'm going to see what the benefits are. I thought, well, how do I do a control test? How do I work out where I'm at the moment? And what I've just done is I've held my breath for a period of time to see, just by breathing in and holding my breath without any preparation, how long I can hold for, and then see again in 30 days, see what the change is. So today I could do about 44 seconds, and then I did a 5 breath, in, out, and then held my breath, and that was about 1 minute 11. So I thought, yeah, let's see in 30 days what the difference is. One thing which that did interest me about this product is that for the last few years I've had a slight irritation in my right lung, and I just would like to see if that would change. Maybe that will get better. But I'm always excited about practicing for a period of time, so over the next 30 days I'll give a weekly review and see how I'm getting on. So in 4 weeks' time, essentially, I will do a final review and see how I've got on. Okay, excellent. So essentially, the apparatus is a little container here, and then another tube which goes inside, and then you stick this breathing part on the top there. This bit here then sticks on the top, fits in like so. Okay. What you do is you fill this bit up with, for the first 7 to 10 days you fill up with 50 mils of water, and what you're doing is you're breathing in through your nose to start off with, and then you breathe out through your mouth, and that basically helps to create the resistance in the lungs. The breathing pattern is, I think it's 2 to 3 seconds to start off with, breathing in, and then you hold your breath for 2 to 3 seconds, and then you breathe out for 8 to 10 seconds. You do that for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, the first 7 days to 10 days you breathe through your nose to start off with, and you breathe out through your mouth, and then after that you breathe in and out through your mouth. So you're breathing out, in and out through the lung. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm going to try this now, do it for 15-20 minutes, and yeah, I will keep you up to date with how I'm getting on. Okay, excellent. So this is the Breathslim. So let's have a go. Okay, so I have just done 20 minutes of breathing with this apparatus. Yeah, feels good. Feels a bit like doing 20 minutes of pranayama, but certainly I can feel the resistance when you're breathing out. It's like, oh, it's a lot harder to breathe out than you would expect. Certainly at the beginning. So obviously I have work to do in my lungs, which is good. I certainly felt at the end of the 20 minutes, oh yeah, felt a bit like I could breathe a little bit deeper. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, I feel quite clear, which is obviously very useful for stress management. Stress relief is having that ability to have a little bit of distance, which is one of the things that meditation does. So, yeah, I think it's so far, yeah. And I also wanted to say that just the whole presentation, really, the presentation of the little articles, the box, the packaging, yeah, it's all really well done. So I am I'm impressed. It's a very simple piece of equipment, and yet, yeah, so far so good. So that's day one, and I will just keep going through it and see how I get on with it. So I'm looking forward to the next few days. So yeah, I think in 7 days I'll give another review, and I'll say how I'm doing after a week. So. Okay, so this is an update to the Breathslim review. This is now day 8, and I have completed the exercises for 8 days now. And I thought to just check in. I found the exercises to be pretty good. Been doing it, the breathing, the basic pattern for about 15 to 20 minutes per day. Yeah, at the beginning I didn't find it that easy, but I thought I'd just let you know that at the beginning I held my breath for 42 seconds, and I've just tried it just now, and I've been able to hold it for 1 minute 12, so that's just going with no preparation. So that's a pretty big shift. That's, you're talking probably 75% increase in lung capacity, which must be affecting me in different ways. It's not obvious, but yeah, I certainly feel very calm afterwards, so I think it's very good for stress management. So yeah, so day 8, and I've still got another 3 weeks to go, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I'm going to be able to achieve with this. Okay, so this is a review of the Breathslim now after 3 weeks. So I've just done day 21, and I thought I'd just give a little review. After the first week it felt really good, but I got a bit of a chest infection, a cold, and I carried on doing the exercises for a little bit, but I then found, my lungs felt a bit sore, so I rested for 3 or 4 days and then started again. I originally wanted to do these exercises to strengthen my lungs, especially the one on the right side, and although I'd been feeling a bit of discomfort there while I'd been doing the exercises, generally it had been okay. And yet, I think it was about a week ago, they were quite sore, so I went to see the doctor, and she checked my lungs out, and she said, you've got really healthy lungs. When you breathe all the way down into the different areas of the lungs. So I've carried on doing the exercises, so we're now at week 3, so done 21 days, and yeah, I feel calm after doing the exercises. It's like doing an exercise in pranayama, but at the same time I'm strengthening my lungs. I definitely feel I'm breathing deeper, and holding my breath. Certainly after the first week, when I got kind of really inspired, I was holding my breath like 1:20, so almost double the length that I had done to start off with. But Now it's tailored off a bit after my chest infection, but it's still, originally it was 40 seconds and now I can hold it for about 54 seconds. And yeah, I am impressed, but yeah, I'll just keep you posted. So this is day 21. Yeah, it's a good exercise. Stress management. I feel calm. You know, it's a bit like doing a session of yoga or a pranayama, breathing exercises, and just feeling peaceful and calm afterwards. So yeah, I like it. I like it. So it's become part of my routine in the morning. So cool. Okay, I'll update you in a week, 10 days. After I've done another 10 days, then I'll do the final review. Okay. Okay, I am now going to give you just the final review for the Breathslim product. So I've now been using the Breathslim breathing apparatus for 30 days, and I thought I'd give you an overall review of this product. What is my impression? I think it's a really good idea, to be honest. If you have a practice of yoga or pranayama, so the breathing techniques, this is very similar, but you're actually putting the resistance in there as well. So if you're doing breathing techniques and you really enjoy doing those techniques, adding this in where you have the resistance with the water in the bottom, you're actually strengthening the lungs. So yeah, I like this, and I've been doing it 30 days and I will continue doing it. So maybe in another 30 days I'll do another review of where I'm at. But I do like it. I do like it. So yeah, so the positive things are, it's very simple. I mean, cost wise it's $50, so it's reasonably expensive, but you know what it gives in return with strengthening the lungs, or say if you're doing training, it's increasing the lung capacity, so you're actually able to become fitter. So it is a, I do like it as a product. What would I say potentially are the downsides to it? And please remember, this is a subjective review, this is just my personal opinion. Downside I would say is you have the intermediate breathing, which the basic breathing is you just breathe in and out through, you breathe in through your nose and you breathe out through the apparatus, so that gives you the resistance in the water. I found that when I moved up to the intermediate level, where you breathe in and out through the apparatus, I found that my lungs were a bit sore. I started off this trial with slightly sore lungs, and after about 10 days I had a bit of a lung infection, so I had a bit of phlegm. So I did stop it for about 4 days, and when I've kept to the basic breathing, the beginning breathing, it's been absolutely fine. I've sometimes felt a little bit of soreness in my lungs when I've overdone it, taken too much of a deep breath in, so I would definitely recommend people to be very gentle with it, don't overdo it. So you have the potential of damaging the lungs if you overdo it. So yeah, I thought at the beginning, day one, I did a trial of seeing how long I could hold my breath for, and I thought, okay, I'll try again after 30 days and see how long I can hold my breath for there. And the first trial was holding it for so just relaxing and then just breathing in and then holding my breath. Day one I could hold it for 42 seconds. After about day 9 I'd got up to 1 minute 12. That was around the time I got my chest infection, so already that was quite a big shift. By day 30 I could hold it for a minute, so that was already 20 seconds better. which is, I couldn't work the maths out in my head, but probably about 50% improvement, which is pretty good. So potentially if I carried on doing this, it would just increase again. So in 30 days, that's quite impressive. The other thing that I tried out was holding my breath after breathing in and out for five breaths. So it was like in, and then holding my breath. And when I did that on day 1, I held it for 1 minute 11. By day 30, it was 1 minute 27. So again, that's another 15-16 seconds on top of day 1, which doesn't seem much, but yeah, it's the feeling. And one of the things I found over this period of time is that I've noticed being able to breathe deeply. It's something I used to notice as a child, because I was very active sporting wise. Just taking a deep breath in and really being able to fill my lungs completely, and I feel I can do that again. So yes, my review is that I really like this product. I think it's a good idea. It's very simple. It's something you could pack away, and you could take it travelling if you wanted to, if you were moving around. So it's very light, and it's just very easy to use. And from a stress management point of view, how have I felt afterwards? I mean, I've done this page every day of how I felt and how long I've been able to hold my breath for, and basically I feel very centered afterwards. It's like a state change. So if I've been feeling a bit wobbly, I'll do this practice for 15-20 minutes, and it's like, yeah, I feel much more centered. Very much like after I've been doing my yoga or my breathing techniques. So it's, yeah, really been powerful, just for centering me, for bringing me back into this present moment. So for stress management, yeah, I'd say it's really powerful. If you can do this every day, how you respond and how you react to a day is completely different, because you're coming from a more centered place, a calm space. You're less likely to get pulled into things. So yeah, would I recommend this? Yeah, I do. I would recommend this. What would I give it? I think I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I think I was thinking of 9, but the reason I wouldn't give it a 9 out of 10 is you just got to be a bit aware of not overdoing it. Because if you do overdo it, then yeah, your lungs can be a bit sore. So you know, if you're gentle with it and you do it regularly, yeah, you can feel being able to breathe more deeply, and you feel really calm and relaxed after doing it. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so I give this product, the Breathslim, 8 out of 10. And the company have offered that people who are connected with my website, that they can have a 10% discount for the product for a period of time. So the link will be at the bottom of this video. So go and check it out if you're interested. So that is the end of this Breathslim review. So thank you. Thank you for your time.